Hello everyone and welcome in this new Ask Me Anything. Today we are in the new office of Galeon, as you can see in the background, and I'm with Loic and Thomas. Hello guys.
Hi, Mathieu.
Hi,
How are you doing guys?
Yeah, great, really great.
great. Very happy to be there and with the community too.
Okay, so let's start with a quick introduction about what is Galeon. Let's go Thomas.
So, Galeon is building an electronic health record, actually, is developing and is equipping hospitals with the electronic health record. By structuring the data, it helps also to build the population health manager for all countries. And the idea is that it paves the way for the future of medical care, and the with by using blockchain to decentralize the science. So basically, yeah, there is a lot of things and in Galeon, but to be in a one sentence is building the future of healthcare.
Nice. And can we have, Loic, a global overview of 2023 as we have made the ICO in 2022? Now we are in 2023. So can you make a global overview of this year?
Yeah, I think 2023 was a very interesting year. It was the year of the building and scaling. So we deploy multiple hospitals, I think about 7 extra hospitals. We deploy our first university hospital on the healthcare side. So that was a huge milestone for the team because once the university hospital trusts you, you can access to other university hospital in France. We had, like, I think we are hundred of thousands of patient files now. We have more than 5 or 6 thousand caregivers that using Galeon every day. So it's a huge community now. And on the blockchain, we had to deploy the staking contracts, the tripods. So quite an interesting year, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, and we also have just launched the eShop, so we are already full. But yeah, it was a great year. Maybe Thomas, can you talk about a precise overview of the marketing side because as you join us this year. uh,
So, for those who do not know me, I arrived right at the Santexpo fair in Paris. So basically, it's where all the hospitals from France and the caregivers also meet to equip the hospitals. So it was a very nice way to jump into the Galeon story. And as for the marketing side, we had very big achievements this year. So first, Santexpo was a great success. We had a lot of interest from hospitals. And then we went to Luxembourg, where we met the government officials. And also we had a lot of interest for the population health management side. So basically equipping a whole country, so several hospitals just in a row. And then there is also the very big thing we won 3 innovation awards for the CES.
that's huge.
So yeah, that's great. And I'm quite new in Galeon, so I wasn't aware of the size and the scope of I mean the scope of that achievement. But in fact, 3 innovation awards make Galeon play at the same level of very big tech companies like Samsung or Google. So we are, yeah, that's a crazy thing, and we'll see next month in Vegas. We will be there with the whole team to show how Galeon is changing medical care. So yeah, and there is a lot of thing going on also under the hood. Some of them are still secret and a surprise for the community and for hospitals. And as for me personally, I went in my first deployment in a hospital in the south of Paris, and it was the very aha moment when you see caregivers using the software and just being amazed of the simplicity and how it works. So when you're inside the company and you see the big vision, in a few years, and you see that the tool is used and satisfies all the needs of the medical doctors. That's magic.
Yeah, and you talk about the marketing side, but can we have the product side, about an overview of the product side, because we have a great achievement of the product side.
Yeah, we have made a lot of achievement. Just before I talk about the product, just I want to say for the French native speakers that we are doing this in English at the start, and we are doing the
Yeah.
French version right after. Like so, in
Yeah, we will answer all the question in French at the end, so almost in 20 minutes, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah.
keep stay on the on the live. We will answer in French, of course,
Yeah.
the question.
So the French will have the French
Yeah.
version. About the overview about the product, it's so we have two sides of the product. I would say the healthcare side. That's the Galeon EHR, electronic health record. We reached like a big milestone. First was the hospitalization release. So that means that is the system for hospitalize all the patients with all the prescription and controls. So quite dangerous part of the system, because if the doctors make mistake on the prescription, it can kill some patients. And at the same time, we extended the scope for the anesthesia. We extended for some tech about the OCR. So now the Galeon is able to read the document of a patient and help the doctor to find some data inside those documents. And we're starting some AI application about the billing. For example, we help doctor. The billing is really complex in healthcare, and we generate the billing automatically for them. So that was a lot of achievement on the healthcare side. And on the blockchain side, we worked, we prepared the elements for the staking, for example. We prepared the elements for the tripoints, and we have a lot of elements under the hood that are coming soon, I would say. For example, the new version of the website and that kind of things. So, and it's those both sides that we have to push at the same time.
Yeah, as you said, we have a lot of on the blockchain side that will come in the next years, as the blockchain swarm learning, the decentralized AI training, as a new website, because we want to make a great and a new experience on the website, like a gamification experience on the new website. So it's quite huge, and it will come, I guess, in the future months and years. So okay, so as we are on this field, can you, Thomas, talk about the white paper? I know that our community is waiting for the new white paper. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, the community is right to be very excited about the new white paper. We worked a lot on that with Loic and with Mathieu. The very importance of the white paper is to help the community to see the spirit building of the core spirit of the company, and also of the newcomers. So in the blockchain part, there is a lot of thing going on about the mass adoption. And Galeon is a major, I would say, actor, a potential actor on mass adoption, because we are bringing a real use case for the blockchain use. And the white paper is a tool that is very important on that part. So just to say it will come in weeks now. So we want to reveal it on the CES, during the CES in Las Vegas, and also having, of course, the community, the volunteers from the community, let's say beta readers of the white paper, also participating in reading and having a first feedback from them. So basically, we will have this alpha group, and so don't hesitate to send us a message on Telegram if you want to be part of it.
White paper is coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have not a question, but Loic, can you talk about the price section of the token, like for the next for the months that comes and the months we passed? Can you talk about it, please?
Yeah, the year of 2023 was really the year of the bear market. We saw many crypto projects crashing, and we saw that Galeon token was going down, but it stabilized and somehow at its around 1 cent. So we finally found the bottom, and we see that the community At the same time, the community was taking a lot. We saw that I think it's about 300 million
Oh,
Galeon tokens that
huge.
are staked for 3 years. So it showed the trust on this long-term community. And it seems that the guys who wanted to go away, they left the project. So the paper hands, I would say. So now we have a very strong base, and we see already the price is recovering and is growing with the market. So we see a lot of potential for the coming bull market,
Mm.
and with the stabilization of the price and.
And do you have an opinion about this next bull run? I would say because some people say, "Well, we are not sure that we will have a bull run." Do you have a personal opinion about it?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I think is like something that I see is the adoption that is crazy. Even in the beer market, we see this. We haven't seen it the previous beer market like 4 years ago. It was very few people,
Mm.
but now we see all those company building around all this community. Everyone is like it's like. It's so huge. That's what was coming. So I think people don't have an idea about what's gonna be in 1 or 2 years.
Mm.
It's gonna be like probably a crazy ride,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
we are preparing for this ride.
Yeah, we are
Uh,
preparing, of course.
and we are preparing because um, we know that if we do a good product, we have a really great product at this time when everything go fast. It can really impact.
Mm.
And for us, is a strategic. I see the token price and the price action of the token important for Galeon in the long term because some Galeon has some reserve, and that can be a good way to finance when it's at the top of the bull market. Something that we saw with Ethereum Foundation,
Mm.
that they sell some tokens when it's really the top, and it's completely people can see it is really
Mm,
transparent,
transparent.
but they finance the next step of the company. So
Okay, so I jump on this vision. What is the vision of Galeon for the next years?
yeah, we see that something was really interesting. I think after the ICO, we were like a small company with 5 guys running this ICO, crazy ICO, and we had to build the strong base, like not blow up with the things. And now what we see, for example, everyone is talking about AI. When we started Galeon 7 years ago, we made it for AI, but nobody cared at this time. It was like AI. People didn't know what is it, structured data. They didn't. Now we last time we saw like a few days ago, we were in a meeting with the Ministry of Health saying that of France say AI is critical, and you had all the chief of hospitals of the University of Hospital in France saying that AI is really really important. We need to do AI, but nobody has the data,
Mm.
so they need the data. So and Galeon is producing those data, so that's going to be huge. And on my side, I'm seeing a lot of potential application coming really really soon with what we have, and that's that. Now the next step will be to choose the right application to start with the caregivers, but that's going to be a very very interesting.
Do you have some example or some idea what we can have come as an application of AI?
Oh yeah, definitely. I
Not
see.
necessarily for Galeon, but
For
globally,
healthcare
yeah,
or
for
for
healthcare. Yeah.
yeah, I see many application about some digital therapeutics,
Mm.
what we call. So it means that it helps the doctor to treat better the patient, to find a disease, to find the treatment, the right treatment, and this is that's the potential of the big pharma, because those digital therapeutics will be paid by the social insurance or the insurance of the patient. At the same time, I see some application to help the doctor to detect some patterns on the patient. For example, the AI analyze all the data and say, "Oh, this is really important. This patient have this risk here,
Mm.
so you should do this." So it will not take the job of the doctor, but it will help a lot of the doctor and make them earn a lot of time. Or we see, for example, you see the Chat GPT, so
Yeah.
the large language model, those models that can help to translate or reduce the size of a text. Doctors take a lot of notes and need to do a resume of those notes, and we see now a lot of company working on this part, and this is the easy part of the
Mm.
AI. So that's definitely that kind of application that we can do really
Yeah,
soon.
Yeah, I think it will be really, really helpful for caregivers and for patients. So
Yeah.
yeah, I want to talk about the next big milestone for Galeon because we have, I would say, three big milestone for Galeon. As for now, we are building like a specialty modules, all the specialty modules for the hospital. But we want to make and to create and to build, I would say, the electronic health record. So this is our next big milestone to create the full electronic health record, and then we will be able to create the population health management. I would say the national electronic health record because we go to the CES to present our technology, but we know that some countries need some national EHR. So it's a huge milestone for us. And as we saw for Luxembourg, as you said, Thomas, Luxembourg is really, really interested by
Mm.
our technology. So
And the good thing with when you have a big goal that is really really hard, there is few company who do that, who try to do it because they think it's really hard.
yeah,
So in the end, there is few competition. It's like, and in our case, to trying to do this electronic health record for a country. At the start, people saying, "Yeah, you're crazy," and now they start to say, "Oh, those guys, they have made a lot
yeah.
of steps. They're probably the guys that are the more closer to this step."
Yeah,
So
of course. And then we have the blockchain swarm learning
yeah.
technology that we want to build. It's the decentralized training of AI algorithms. So it will take time, of course. As we know, we have a community that is supporting us for the long term. And it's quite good because we are building a cathedral, I would say. And it's really important to have the support of the community on the long term. We know that even the price action can go up, of course, because we have the bull run, etc. But the company, the stability of the company, the growth of the company is on a long term, and it's really important to remind it to the community and to remind it to the world viewers that are viewing. Okay, so now we will switch in French. But do you have a last word, guys?
Mm, yeah, I would say that's it has been an amazing ride, like definitely, uh, and human experience. We see that we have now a great team, and that's it's important to have a great team to make a great product, and we have a great community. If I see just for example the tribe points,
Yeah,
and we see that there is more a few hundred of community member that's staked, got some tripons, and now get some goodies from the Galeon community. And I value this a lot
yeah.
because we see a lot of help from this community, even in the bear market when crypto is not so hype, I would say.
Mm,
And that's huge. I see
yeah,
this potential.
Yeah, I want to repeat what what Loic just said. Um, yeah, first of all, it's a new experience also for me to see all this enthusiasm around the product and the company, um, and it's felt also from the inside since we have newcomers. A few people that arrived, and we met from different backgrounds and different places, and yeah, I'm very pumped to be in this on this ride with you guys and with the whole team, and I hope to meet the community from whom I see all the messages on the Telegram and on the Twitter, and I'm really excited to meet you in person. I hope very soon.
Yeah,
yeah.
tomorrow. Some are coming
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Some of them, yeah.
what is the event of tomorrow?
Yeah, so I have tended to have a very bad habit. It's to meet a lot of people all the time. I really love to meet. I really would like to meet you guys, and we have a first round of warming up also with the neighbors here in Annecy and with the people that are from the community that are not far from here. So you are welcome. You're still welcome. You can still come to us and tell us if you want to come. It's in Annecy. It's tomorrow evening, and we will receive like we'll throw a little party here with
Some
Galeon.
pizza and some
Yeah,
drinks.
yeah.
Okay, my last word is as usual, go Galeon. It's a long term run.